but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse. And I bet you someone's...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. It's a solo shot for Jed Lowry. Home run number 5 on the year, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Talk about hitting the ground running. Usually a leadoff man is a guy that takes the first pitch, trying to get the feel for the pitcher, trying to get dialed in, but not this guy. He's got that see ball, hit ball philosophy, and he does just that. Launching.
He's set. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Blanco has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One for the A's, courtesy of Jed Lowry. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Shoots this one over to first, and that's through into right field for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases.
First pitch on its way. Pushed softly over toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, not much you can do with that one from a pitching standpoint. Dero makes a pretty good pitch, and somehow, some way, this guy's able to muscle one in for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know what? Good job by the hitter right there, not trying to do too much. I know he got jam sandwiched, right?
But those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Chapman is there, and he'll bring this one in. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So on our score. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after 1. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. To Crawford for 1. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Line drive to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. Our score remains 2-1.
Oh, here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28.
Next to bat for the Giants, Buster Posey. It was a flyout.
5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at. There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco now. It was a fly. Another full count offering on its way. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the A's 2 and the Giants 1. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Blanco going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And now the runner from third scores to give them a very important insurance run.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the 0-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Pitch coming up. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. The tying run is into score from second. It's a 3-3 game.
Boy, Dero, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the 9th and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the 9th inning, and you're able
just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Now the 1-2 pitch to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll have to work a little longer to try and pull this one out on the road. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the...
You got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And that misses for ball 4. So Melanson answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. A's threaten, but leave him loaded. No change in the score. It's 3-3.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
1. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only 1 away.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you get
possibly winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot. Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
High in the air down the right field line. Smolinski's under it. He makes the catch, and the winning run is left stranded. A couple of walks, but no damage. 11 innings can't decide it. On to the 12th. Still tied. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Blanco is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. This programming note to pass along. Due to the length of our game tonight, the long-running animated series The Wilkersons will not be seen this evening. Again, no episode of The Wilkersons after the game tonight. Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. The 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Digging in once again, Marcell Ozuna. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up.
Rocket to third, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple, still tied 3-3.
Balls in a row. That next pitch, you could get super greedy right down the middle.
The 0-1, runners off for second. Pitch inside, the throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath it, so
now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Davis, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Evan Longoria.
The 1-0. Drilled to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Hang in as long as you can. Another inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Here's the first pitch. Sharp ground ball to third, and this gets right under his glove. A costly mistake there. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
If not right away.
The 1-0. Well hit on the line, and that'll get down into left center field. He's safe at the plate. And deep into extra innings, they have taken the lead. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. A's have to settle for just the 1. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here as they don't want...
Down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is Davis. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
It's times like these that I wish we were paid by the inning. The game seemed endless, but the fireworks at the top of the 15th were enough to decide it, and they hang on for the nice road win.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Ryan Butcher earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.